Hi, my name is Tonya Brown. My husband Darren Brown will be joining me later. I'd like to welcome you to our new online show, Ask a Question with authors Darren and Tonya Brown. Darren spent 16 years in federal prison, and I waited faithfully, yes, I did say faithfully, for him to return. We have 4 children and 5 grandchildren. We've been married for 27 years, and we've been together for 33 years. During that time, we've gained a wealth of knowledge that I know will be beneficial to you or to someone you know. You are free to ask whatever questions you like. We will attempt to answer those questions for you, and if we don't know the answer, of course, we'll provide you with resources to get you the answers. Your questions can range anywhere from prison-related to marital relationships, to raising your children, even issues with low self-esteem and poverty issues in our culture. Darren authored his first book, and that book is called Bug Straight Talk. It's a man's life, his graphic 16-year journey through prison, and the woman who waited. Of course, that woman was me, and I authored my first book, and it's called A Woman's Worth: The True Story of a Wife's Love That Upheld a Family and Reached the Depths of a Husband Behind Bars. Now, these books are far more than what these titles say to you. They're 2 of the most powerful books that you'll ever read. Darren's book talks about things like manhood versus fatherhood, because so many of our young men have not been introduced to manhood properly, so then they don't act accordingly. He talks about the 7 principles to help you survive, which, by the way, can be utilized by male or female, young or old. Everybody can benefit from those 7 principles. A Woman's Worth, on the other hand, talks about my imprisonment. Don't I have a choice? That's some of my chapter titles. Has he really changed? Or your children are affected by your decisions? Misplaced love, and much, much more. People are calling, texting, and inboxing us on Facebook all the time because these books have been so powerful and had such an impact on their lives. They can be ordered at wisdomcries.info, which you'll get that information at the end, which is our nonprofit organization established simply to help redeem mankind through mentorship programs, scholarships, life skill classes, partnerships with other organizations in our community, prison intervention and prevention, and much, much more. So what I want you to do is write your questions in the comments section here on YouTube, or you can email us at mrstonybrown@gmail.com. That's MRS Mrs. Tonya Tonya Brown BROWN @gmail.com, or you can inbox us on Facebook, at Mrs. Tonya Brown or at dbrown100. We will come back live with the answers to these questions on our next show. So please share this information with your friends and family. We want everybody to tune in. I know there's tons of questions out there for us. I know there are, so make sure you get this word out to people in your community. There are almost 2.8 million people in prison, which is impacting families all across America. Nobody seems to be exempt. Every race and every culture have been impacted by this mass incarceration. So this show was created for you. Please tell everybody you know. Answer the questions. We've done multiple speaking engagements, and everywhere we go, people have tons of questions they want to ask us. So we decided that we would create this show just for you, to answer your questions, to encourage you, and to give you hope. Our lives have been a living testimony that no situation is impossible with God. So please, ask the questions. Ask the questions and tell all your friends and family. Thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing from you and answering your questions. Tune in again next time. Thanks. This is Tonya Brown with Ask a Question.